That was not the worst loss in the world. You know, after the win that they had on Tuesday with the Guardians, lose 4-3 when you're 3-1 up, bullpen comes in the game. It's frustrating. I thought this was the first kind of clunky game for Vogt. And by the way, this far into the season, that's not bad for a rookie manager. Kind of clunky with some of the decisions he made. I thought he took out Bybee a little soon. Sandlin, who was a little finally went there today. He was not sharp. Gaddis gave up a shot or two in the eighth, and that's kind of where we are in this game. But Bybee's our ace. Why take him out? Dominic, I thought the same thing. It's clunky game from Vogt. Clunky game. B. Cato Bose, a shit show, frustrating loss. Josh Naylor is not an all-star. I think Naylor is just going through something right now. I think Josh will be back. I think Naylor in the field, something, though, this team has to talk about. If you miss the game, there's an error. Andres Jimenez has had a lot of errors, even though he's a great second baseman. He had another error in this game. Then Naylor had an error from his brother trying to pick off a runner in this game. But I want to give one big note. Daniel Schneemann, I think, is going to be playing a lot more. Schneemann's the real deal. I like him a lot. I think Rocchio might be a little... Schneemann's good. I like Schneemann a lot. That's the one positive from this game. Josh Naylor put in a miserable game from the field. Yes, he did, Katona. We sold that one. Yeah, if it happens in baseball, you're going to have days like today. Again, Naylor loves... that throw was bad, too. Naylor at first base, I think, is a liability going forward. It's always been in between with me. I think after today, taking him off of first makes a lot of sense and putting him at the DH slot. Josh looked lazy on the throw down to first base. He does. It's sloppy is what I'll call it. I won't say lazy, sloppy. Naylor, again, has always been on the fringe for me, but he played some good first base in the last couple years. He's had some moments. After today, you can start to see the DH for Josh Naylor, in my opinion. Blew a chance in the first inning, bases loaded. That's fair, too. Josh Naylor is very... he's Colin. I am not going to say he's very, very lazy. I don't think Josh Naylor is lazy. I really don't. I think he's sloppy in the field. I don't think he's lazy. It's okay. Bullpen was due for clunker. Brady, I agree with you. It's a long season. There's still 4 games up. Manzardo, Fry at first. I would put Fry at first. Fry has got to be in the lineup every day. I didn't like that today. The Brennan experience has been great. I think Brennan needs to sit down, and we need to put Fry in there, or Manzardo has got to sit. Someone's got to sit for Fry. Fry's got to play every day. That was a clunky move again. Josh, as lazy as Bo is behind the plate. Bo has been much better behind the plate. B. Cato, I don't agree with your comment. Bo actually had a solid day today. He didn't get any help from his friends. Will Manzardo be our everyday first baseman? Probably in time, yes. Replaceable. Give Manzardo a shot first. I think that's coming. I think that is coming. Ramirez versus Anderson, round 2 in Miami. And Bo needs to work. Yes, that's going to be fun, JC. Bo needs to work on his hitting. Yes, that's agreed. How about we trade a couple of draft picks like the late ones for Ohtani and Bubba? Yeah, of course. That'd be great. That'd be great. I'm sure they'd be all over it. Typical Hunter Gas fashion. Damian has been very, very good. He had 2 outs, and then he leaked oil. It's going to happen. Again, clunky game today from Vogt. Clunky moments early in this game. Josh Naylor had a very sloppy glove at first base. He's had a very sloppy time in the field. I think it's time to put him at DH full time. But Daniel Schneemann, there's a positive, and there's one. Daniel Schneemann needs to be playing every day, too, I think. I think Rocchio's time might be in a little trouble. I'd rather see Fry. I think Fry should be playing first, too. Agree they need Fry every day. I agree with you, Miller time. I just went on a rant about it. When I see Rocchio and Bo Naylor in line, I feel like it's a scheduled loss. BK Rod, I think those days are being numbered. I think Schneemann's going to be playing a lot more. That kid can play. Schneemann needs to be playing every day. Fry needs to be playing every day. I like what I see from this Daniel Schneemann. Like it. But Fry's got to be in the lineup every day. Damian's ready to jump off a bridge. Sandlin had a bad day. He did. Sandlin's reverting somewhat back to what we saw last year, in my opinion. I'm going to give it some time. Let's see if he can come back down to planet Earth and bounce back. But Kate Smith, by the way, is very good. Embarrassing, pathetic loss. Tristan's ready to jump off the bridge. B. Cato's going to jump with him. Bo can't keep being in the lineup. Dude is hitting barely over 100. B. Cato, we agree with you. His hitting needs to improve. Worst bullpen, couldn't even score a run. Pathetic! Pathetic! Tristan. It was bad today. They just couldn't put a run across the board. Again, it's a clunky game for the manager. Anyone using Bo batting average as a criticism? Points. Okay, Freeney. I think Bo behind the plate's gotten much better. They are working on his swing. They're trying to do a whole new swing to Bo Naylor. So Bo Naylor definitely has something going on with his swing. Kate Smith's amazing. Very, very good. Everyone's jumping off the bridge. Was that a pathetic pick? Oh, yeah. Naylor, Josh Naylor had a rough time in the field, Damon. Dominic, could Kate Smith work his way into the starting lineup? No. Kate Smith's a reliever. I mean, I might be wrong, but I like him as a reliever. His framing metrics are top 5 in the league. Last I checked, says other Freeney. Yeah, Bo Naylor's good behind him. He's gotten much... Feeney, Naylor, though, had some pass balls. He has given up a lot of wild pitches. That has really been shored up the last 3 weeks. His framing is good, but he's cleaned up the other things. Not fun, possibly worst game to watch this season. It was clunky today, Katona, for sure. It was a bad loss. It's going to happen. Josh needs to figure it out. He does in the field. But it's a long season. The Guardians still have 4. Are you making it to any games this year? Dominic, yes. I'm going to be going to a lot of games in late June, early July. And I'll be in Cleveland a lot soon. Naylor, I'm going to be in Cleveland going to a lot of games here soon. I just have a lot of work right now going on. Usually one of the worst games. Losses, yes, says Tristan. Damien, Naylor is another straw. I don't agree with you at all, Damien. My gosh. I don't agree with you. I can't even read that comment. Can't even read that comment. Damien, I love you too much. It's a little too big gamble for me. I will see you there, Dominic, too. I'll make an announcement once I do. B. Cato's ready to put Bo Naylor on a boat and send him off to an island. Talking about Bo, not Josh. Damien, I don't even agree with you about that comment either. So I'll make sure I read it correctly. You can put either Naylor there. I don't agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you, Katona. I love Damien, by the way. He's one of my favorite people, but don't agree with everybody. Have a good night. Rough day. Miami times coming up for our boys. I'll be at the game. There you go, Cam. Bring us home a victory, buddy. Good to see Dennis. Good to see Steve. Good to see everybody else in the room. Have a great night. Be back here tomorrow night for a little fish and a little Guardians. Hopefully there will be a fish fry. Dominic, see you, brother. Have a good night. Back here tomorrow.